Start stream. Yeah, I haven't talked to old Sammy in a while, man. When we played a lot back in, God, I don't even remember, season 10? Maybe earlier than that. Remember he and Kleenex, I think he was a Draven player too. Man, it might have even been season 8, season 7, season 8. God, he was in high school. Talking about that now, and it's like, dude's probably 22 or 3 or something by now. It's crazy. Trying to think when I met you, you and the boys at the card shop. I think you were like 21 or 22 or something.
That's 10 years, bro.
That's right. That was it.
10-year relationship.
That's right. Was that Magic 20? Was it? I don't remember which core set it was. I feel like I want to say 15, but that wasn't it. It was the Constant Gear block.
That's a good block.
Yeah. I don't know. Span Blitz. That was fun. It was a good way to get back in. A little bit before. I think it was Magic 2014. Because that was that pack rat stuff. I was winning a lot with the pack rat decks. It was really OP in that format, but Collins is kind of a mixed bag. I kept trying to make this DC deck work, and it just wasn't that great most of the time. It was fun. I wanted a graveyard deck, damn it. Yeah, just for Con. Not thrilled about Caitlyn, but let's see. Thoughts on Riot removing D-ranking Shield? I think that's good. I think that, yeah, I mean, you should just move fluidly from one to the other. Like, it's how it always should have been. The whole promotion system and D-ranking, unranking, now it better not take you down 50 when they very first do that. You better not go from 1 LP to negative 50. That would be really annoying. Holy shit, it says Shwani. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's probably good with Trundle. Whoa, what? It takes you down to 25? Wait, how can your MMR be messed up if there's no demotion shield though? It should just go straight up and down, basically. Basically tracking your MMR. I mean, the way the MMR gets messed up is from the demotion shield. Sorry if it's buffering for you guys. Hopefully that won't stay that way. YouTube says it kind of is a little bit. Is it lagging? Yeah, there's some drop frames. Well, sorry. Hopefully it works itself out. If it's too bad, I can maybe reset the router after this, but it's weird. It's like putting me on LTE when I go downstairs too, and it shouldn't do that. I mean, this thing is supposed to be able to cover like 5,000 or 6,000 square feet or something crazy. But actually, I'm not on the router though. I'm hardlined in, so I can't even really blame the router. I don't know. Maybe it's just the straight internet. Well, obviously it's the internet. Okay, well, hopefully it's not buffering too much for you guys. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it should just take you down the normal amount that you would lose. If you're at 1 LP and you're gaining plus or minus like 25, you should go down to 76. Like, the only reason they started knocking people down a lot is because you had the demotion shield. But if they're getting rid of it, just go up fluidly. If you're at 99, you get plus 25, you go to 24. You know, you're at 1 LP and get minus 25, you go to 76. Like, it shouldn't be anything more complicated than that. And then you just handle the plus minus based on the MMR, I guess, right? So, I don't know why that matters unless you're thinking of streaks. Like, if you go on a loss streak, it accelerates your MMR loss or something. So if you're getting like plus 20, minus 25, okay, but that should still apply to like the same principles. I don't know. You should just move fluidly through the ranks. It better not be minus 50 if you demote and you're only gaining 25 and there's no demotion shield. That would be obnoxious. Does it still does it still stop you at 0 though, or do you go through fluidly? I'm talking about going through just straight through, like the, I don't think it should stop you at all, but I think you should only go down the amount that you would normally go down. I think that would make it a lot clearer and kind of less mystery about it. And just kind of less gamey too. Because it just feels like you could just keep dodging. I mean, I guess there are such penalties on dodging. You can't really exploit that as much anymore, but that's what I think anyways. I think you should not even stop at 0. It should just be straight up. You just follow through. But I also think you should just run straight through it. If you go up through 100, you just keep going. It doesn't cap some of your gains. They're going to hit it on that one. We gotta watch out. Oh, never mind. You're not the Caitlyn. I'm so used to you being down here. No, that's fine. You're balling on the Azir. Azir, honestly, I would guess is probably a more fun time than trying to play ADC half the time.
No, I mean, I enjoy it playing with you. It's just sometimes it's just kind of like...
You don't get to play the game.
No. It's okay if the other team, like, other people are doing well, but...
Yeah. But a lot of times, ADC, more so than almost any other role, if you're behind, it just feels like you're just kind of worthless. Yeah. It's very feast or famine. Either you feel like your total baller is killing everybody, or...
It's sweet when you're feeling like a baller, though.
Yeah. There's really kind of no middle ground. Yeah, we really should be, like, pressing this lane more. I mean, Zyra does have really nice counter push. I don't know where their jungler is. Okay, he's up there. Oh my god. Ain't no fucking way. Caitlyn, Mr. Q. Sad day. Who got it? Twitch got it. You need to thin that cannon out, man. It's gonna crash. Like, she's not thinning. Yeah, She needs to thin a little bit more. Twitch is missing. I doubt he'll roam on you, but he might. Alright, well, at least we're ahead on CS. Now she's holding it pretty well. You guys still there? Okay, it doesn't say it's buffering anymore. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll play regardless. I just play because I enjoy the game. But yeah, it would be nice. I'm sure if it's like too messed up, they'll fix it. Playing really safe. It's annoying. If she hits that Q, we may have even been able to turn it on the Twitch. I don't know. Caitlyn was probably going to die anyways, but because she doesn't have heal or exhaust. Ghost just, I don't know. Maybe later in the game it's good on Caitlyn, but get any demo procs. He's got to catch that wave. Oh my god. Okay, nice. My W just came back up. What was insane? The Yi?
I've been rotating
Oh.
the Sage twice now to kill Yi.
Okay, nice. Okay, don't take a tower shot, please. He's got Dirk. Lethality Twitch?
It seems bad, right?
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Like, Collector with his poison is interesting. But I don't know. It's probably alright early game. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I just gotta wait on her E more. I gotta fake it out. They're both 6. That's rough. She's gonna do Dragon? Nice. Oh.
God, I wish I had beat down, but it's too early.
I'm good. Sejuani's freaking beasting this guy, man.
Well, Sage is she's really bad.
Nice.
All she needs to get is a Thorn Mail, and I think it's GG. I don't think Vayne, Twitch, and Yi like that.
Yeah, Sej OP confirmed. Alright, I'm just gonna get Mercs. Yeah, he could go Collector. I mean, that's cute. That does give you crit, too. New PC gets here Thursday. Nice, man. Congrats. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone Tabby because, like, I don't need the CC reduction that much. I just need the magic resist. So maybe I should have gone Abyssal Mask. I don't know. It's probably fine. But yeah, maybe Tabby's Locket Mask would have been the play here. Frozen Heart's good too, though. I mean, it doesn't do anything against Yi, but against like Vayne and Twitch, obviously, it's good. Twitch will probably outrange it if he's smart. I think it's only 550 range, but if he steps on that. Should be able to get away if... Nice. I should probably go buy soon, but... Okay. I think we're good. Ye's down here too. Victor and Yi are both down here, so I'll probably just leave it alone. Yeah. So I'll try that. And then... get something with Ruby Crystal. I don't know. Knight's Vow is obviously extremely good. I always want to diversify and get something else, but Knight's Vow is just so strong. Like, and Locket is too. A lot of Rakans don't rush Locket, but it just synergizes so well with so many different items. And it's like if you're not sure who's going to get fed or not, and they have like a balanced team. It's pretty much one of the only good starter items that has both armor and magic resist. And just a shield, right? Twitch could be coming, I doubt it, but he's not here.
If they push you guys, I can TP bot.
Okay.
I got everything. It don't get out of control. It ain't hard. I don't know what
I don't know. Okay. I don't know if we can catch him or not. If Sedge hits him. Sejuani OP confirmed.
Those items that she has are pretty good.
Okay, nice. Nice first is quite good. I've tried that. It did feel pretty good. Twitch say he's gonna creep. I don't think so. Control ward OP. I think I just go Abyssal here. I don't know. I mean, Val is really good. We'll just go Val, whatever. Like, we do have 3 magic users that would benefit, including me, from Abyssal. And it would help me not get blown up, but... Nice Val is just so strong anyways. Yee's right there. Sej just got that thing. I kind of want to rotate for that, but... Okay, I think Kate got all the gold on that. Not 100%. Dude, all those little things popping out of that thing is crazy. So much damage. I'm afraid of Yi flanking and cleaning us up. I didn't see where he went. It's kind of a sus spot. I should have put it a little bit higher than that, probably. I guess Twitch said nah. I thought Twitch was gonna roll up. Dude's coming up for you. He is. His ult's still ticking. I don't know how long he's got left on it, but he's gonna try to get you. Got him. We are a good 1-3-1 comp. I mean, we're also really good in just 5s. I mean, their team's kind of garbage in 5s. I mean, not entirely, but like, Yi struggles, I think, in 5s. Vayne can have a hard time in 5s. Victor just feels like he does no damage right now. Yeah. Okay. Please, Trundle, why? I don't know. I mean, he might get him, but it's like... Sure. This seems super risky. Like, if Twitch actually rolled up, it'd be a problem. Alright, yeah, he's still dead. Vayne doesn't have any way to steal. Yeah, Victor's doing like 0 damage. Oh my god. I think I gotta bail. No, he jumped away from me. So I just want to eat away while the Alpha Strike was going off. If she stayed closer, I maybe could have saved her. I at least could have stalled and possibly knocked up Yi. No, my perfect score.
Mine's been wrecked too. Don't worry.
Yeah, trying to end off of one inhibitor like under 30 minutes is so hard. Does anyone have Baron? Okay, you still got Baron. Or a little bit. Okay, he's top. I'm coming right here with you. Hopefully he doesn't kill Caitlyn. We're a little split up, so we gotta be kind of careful here. Can Yi Sejuani still solo Yi? Guess so. Wasn't even close. Yi has almost no lifesteal. He's got Blade, I guess, but... Got him. Got him, coach. Like that 160-pound wide receiver trying to go over the middle on Jason's watch. I don't think so. Doesn't even see where you are. It's just going up like full extension to get an overthrown pass. This game reminds me why I banned Kate and why AP support's useless. I mean, Caitlyn played okay. And she did do a lot of damage. I feel like Sejuani was like the turbo MVP, but really everyone was kind of stomping their lanes. I do agree. I have not found success on AP supports. I do like Zyra. I know that who is it? Dave, I think, was winning a lot of games on Zyra. And I think she had a pretty high win rate. Now, it's probably come in a little bit because like the runes, the little purple whatever support item got nerfed, and a couple other things got nerfed about supports, AP supports. I don't remember, but she had been floating at like a 53% win rate. Yeah, she's still 53%, so I mean, you can win lane pretty hard with her. It's just if you don't, that's a big problem. It's not great with, it's like okay with Twitch, but Twitch really can't like punish or kill people pre-6 if she hits her CC as easily. I mean, you really want her with someone like, I don't know, Draven, Jhin, Tristana, something like that, I would think. Like, Twitch really needs a peeler. Or at least like a scaler. You would think AP supports scale, and they do if you have infinite money, but like, realistically, you're not going to have infinite money, and your items are very expensive and usually pretty selfish. Like, they don't do a lot to buff your allies. And because you don't get enough gold to start stacking the effects multiplicatively, because a lot of the carry items are sort of budgeted such that you're really unlocking more power as you get more stats. Right? Like, crit gets a lot better when you've got more crit and more attack speed and more AD and all that kind of stuff. So you really have to be able to have the money to get that stuff to unlock the power of these items. And as a support, unless you're just getting like turbo fed, you're just not going to have enough money to buy a lot of those things. Unless you're like Pyke, I guess. Even then, you got to get the executes on the kills. But yeah, I mean, it's really hard to beat, you know, when you're an AP champ and you're trying to buy like a 3,200 gold Leandres or however much it is versus a 2,200 gold Knight's Vow or Locket. It's hard to keep up with that. Like, Locket itself just negates so much, like, Zyra damage in a team fight. Locket's still pretty good, even if you're only saving, like, one person or two people. But if you got that on, like, 3 people and you're getting value out of that shield. Do what?
Jamal Murray has been fined $100K for throwing a heat pad onto the court in Game 2 and will be suspended.
He will be or won't be?
Won't be suspended, but he got fined $100K.
Wow.
That's pretty big.
That is big.
I mean, obviously,
Let me see benches. I think it's probably the right decision for him not to get suspended for that because he wasn't like trying to hurt anybody, I don't think. But it is a hazard, you know, like someone could trip on that. Obviously you want to set an example so more people don't do it.
Bro.
And I mean, he probably makes a lot.
They're about to get swept.
They probably are, yeah.
Dude, that Timberwolves team, they're looking good.
Yeah. I'd take 100K for like something that could endanger people that's just like clearly you know you're not supposed to do that. It's not even like heat of the moment, like you said something, you cussed out a ref or something. I mean, you know you're not supposed to do that too. There's like throwing a heating pad, it's like that far onto the court. It's not even like it was the corner of the court. It was like, you know, like you were just pissed off and you threw it and accidentally slid in the gameplay zone a little bit. It's like straight up under the goal or something. In the lane. So yeah, I think 100Ks, it is a lot, but they also make a lot. And you got to set an example. And you're not suspending him. Because if you get suspended, you lose pay for a game, right?
Yeah.
I think you don't get paid for the time that you're suspended, I would imagine. So that's probably less. I mean, I don't know how much he would make per game. There's 82 games. He's probably making... Oh, then there's postseason. But he's probably making over 10 million. And if there's 82 games, 100,000 per game would be 8.2 million. So, you know, if they suspended him a game, he would probably lose more money than that 100K. So, I think, I'm not an expert on it. If anyone knows in the chat, let me know. It's like NBA rulings, if you're suspended, I'm pretty sure it's without pay. If it's by the league. If it's by your team, you know, they might get to decide that.
Yeah, I think if it's league suspension, you don't get paid.
I mean, it makes sense.
That's for football too.
Yeah, like if, especially like they suspend you for a year or something like that for the Ja Morant thing or whatever. Like, you're not getting paid for that.
That's what they did to Calvin Ridley. They suspended him for a year for gambling. He didn't get paid.
Yeah.
Also, I don't even think he was on a team. Well, he was on Atlanta, but I think Atlanta let him go. So they didn't even pay him. Or even whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, so by them not suspending him for a game and only charging him 100K, like, I mean, that sounds like a lot, but the fact that he's not losing that money and he's not, I mean, his team's probably going to lose anyways, but they would almost certainly lose without him. He hasn't been playing super well, but he does hit clutch shots, and he's one of their probably top 3 players, so. I'm surprised their coach didn't get teched. He, like, ran out on the court and was, like, screaming at the refs. Like, what the fuck? What does it take to get a tech?
I don't think anything in the NBA playoffs, like, they pretty much, it seems like they're letting everything go.
I like it. I'm here for it, man. I think that, I think a lot of the fans like that, too. Like, you don't want to see people super getting hurt, but you don't want that many, like, tic-tac fouls. Like, little BS fouls. If anyone should have been upset on that play when the coach came out, it was Anthony. I always forget his last name. The Michael Jordan 2.0 on that team. Because he was Anthony Edwards. Yeah, he was freaking going to the rack, and two people came up and just freaking jacked him, and he made it. And he was just like, "What? What does it take to get a foul?" Yeah, it was like it was two people, very obvious contact, like no ball. The ball went in.
I think they were just like, dude, you guys are whipping their ass. It's like, but that shouldn't mean like they shouldn't still call it foul.
But then the other coach had the audacity to come out and start complaining about officiating, like right when Anthony Davis got jacked, and nothing happened. I think he was mad about a previous play where he thought one of his players got fouled, but it's like, bro, did you see what just happened? Like, they're just letting it go on both sides of the ball right now. It's the playoffs. I mean, you don't want, like, at least I don't think a lot of people probably want, like, the 80, 88, 89 Pistons type of basketball, but, like, just some good defense. Some intensity, some, just letting stuff go. Oh, we're against another Zyra. Okay. Zyra Varus is a little bit spookier. They're going to hit it right here. It is hard as Rakan against double range to get the level 2.
Oh my god.
Did she get him? Yeah. Nice. Okay, nice. Here, he's got his stuff pumped up. He had tempo going. Yeah, I mean, we need some XP too. It's not that bad. Yeah, Wave's in a good spot, pushing towards the spot. That was great. Yeah, nice. Yeah, these playoffs have been pretty fun.
Yeah.
I haven't really followed the NBA too closely. Like, I was watching like Golden State and Lakers just because of their storylines over the last few years. And then I started watching a little bit of Joker just because he's putting up such crazy numbers.
He is kind of fun to watch too.
So.
He seems so awkward, but he's just so.
He is, and he just doesn't. You really don't want that guy to be in the face of the league from a marketing standpoint. Like, he seems like a really nice guy, but he just doesn't. He just doesn't have any like swag about him. He just kind of does his thing. He's like Tim Duncan, It's like the guy's very good, but he just never, does anything that's that fancy. I mean, his passes are fancy, can be good, but. Okay, little 4-man bot, sure.
Yeah. I'm a little mad.
Oh, are they mad?
They probably can't believe me and you actually rotated.
I know. Now we're up there. We're not letting that Shaco get away with that. Really hope they don't catch Talia. Okay, she's still got her flash, but. Jason needs cleanse. I don't know. Heal's okay. Cleanse is good against them, but heal is nice for 2v2s early.
I probably do. I'm just taking heals.
Yeah. I don't remember if Zyra has. Okay, got a flash. Volley wasn't even coming. That was a freebie. I assume Shaco's here. Because she knows Volley's here. Yeah. Yeah, just run. Shaco's gonna roll up. Whoa, we didn't kill him? Oh my god. I thought we got him. Well, that is unfortunate. Okay, I'll just get Mercs. I maybe could have gotten refillable, but... I don't think we always lose twos. I think, like, before the 4-man showed up or whatever, when Varus, like, when I caught the Varus near the tower, I think we were winning that trade. If Zyra misses her E... I mean, if it was, like, 2 Korean teams play, like, at the very highest level, maybe that's true, I don't know. But at this level, we could still catch people out and blow them up. Like, they're both squishy. They do more damage than us up front. All else being equal, but, like, positioning matters so much. Okay, care for a sec. I'm gonna clear this. Try to get some vision. I don't know if I can do anything here. Just put old pressure on her. Okay, Shaco's right there. Ari's here too. Watch out for that. Watch out for Try. Man. That sucks. Losing so much XP there. Alright. I don't have any wards. Well. Okay, he left. I'm gonna buy. Alright, I'll just get control words. Let me see. These ads are getting too personal. I've been sniffling all day and I get an ad for clarity. Dude, they are insane. Like, I'm constantly getting ads for stuff that I'm saying on my phone, like on Google. Like when I'm not even literally talking on the phone, just my phone is in my pocket. The stuff that I'm verbally saying, because I'll be talking with a student about, you know, some random ass topic that I usually don't talk about. What's the current state of AI in accounting or something, you know? And then I'll start getting ads for like accounting and AI like business solutions and shit. Alright, I'm gonna stay up here for grubs. Just careful down there. Ari's coming, I think. Oh, she may have backed. Oh my god, so fucking annoying. Can we catch this fool? Oh my god. Damn. I didn't get the thing fast enough. Didn't shield fast enough. I should have shielded her instead of trying. I was trying to ignite him, but I couldn't see him fast enough. I knew he was going over there. It may have still been too much. She may have still died. Probably. But I should have at least tried. I mean, it's possible. Maybe not. Oh, shit. The 1v2. But yeah, those ads are nuts. When I just like have my phone on in my pocket, I'm literally not texting it, not talking about it. Again, and I know this because it's just, again, random stuff that I talk about with students that I'm not even like texting about. They'll just like ask me after class, hey, I'm thinking about doing this topic. Okay. And that's happened like 5 times. And it's stuff that I would not normally be searching for. Like the only way they could hear it is either through my phone or possibly through Alexa. Sometimes it's something that I'm talking about with my wife. Yeah, I kind of do wish they would limit at least how much these companies can share with each other. Okay, yeah, he's going to be here. That's fine. Just wasting his time. There's no way he threatens me. Bro, like, we just saw them there for about 50 years. Oh my god, Talia lived? Like, what? Jacob trying to bow up on me? I don't think so, son. god. Really? The dragon, like, bumped my ward back. It's fucking annoying. Thought, yeah, here he is. Can't do much. Oh my god, she smells it. Oh my god! I ran out of mana. Okay, well, Talia got a bunch of kills. That's fine. Getting ads for rope. Yeah. I keep getting all these Shibari ads. I keep saying, like, what is that? Leather mask with zippers and stuff? I don't know, man. It's totally not me. Honey, I don't know what these crazy ads are for. Actually, sometimes I do. I get some ads for like stuff that she orders on Amazon will show up. Or like related to products that she orders on Amazon. Which is crazy because then it's like, it's not even me, it's her. Actually, that might be my account. It might be my account with my credentials. She's just one that uses it. In which case, I guess that makes sense. It checks out. Little Mermaid mouse pad. Hell yeah. That's a bait ward. Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna get next. Probably this Knight's Vow. I mean, Abyssal... It's pretty good. Varus even does like a decent amount of magic damage. But Vow is just so strong. The Poppy hard counter, man. What is this Iceborne shit on Wukong? What kind of bitch made? Let's get some damage, bruh. No, maybe it's good. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why people don't get Cleaver on him. I don't understand. Seems OP. Alright, I'm always gonna get her. Ari's in here somewhere. Yeah, they're gonna get him. He really wants this red. I don't think so, bro. I gotta get out of here. Oh shit, Poppy. Woo! Come on! Yes! I think she was trying to hand me off to somebody. I don't know why she dropped her auto. Or she misclicked. Oh. I couldn't save the snipe. Okay, I guess we were going a little too hard for that red. I thought we were so strong and we had such good position, but calling, I think, over chasing got blown up. No, Talia's not going to be there. Poppy's not there. I mean, Talia's got to buy that. She can ult in. I'm gonna assume you share an account, sort of. But I mean, we do have separate accounts too, though. I gotta have some of my own private accounts. You know what I mean? She don't want to know what I'm doing. She told me that. She's like, I'm tired of seeing this shit. I don't care what you're doing. Just don't tell me about it. It's like that. Was that Usher or something? I don't remember that. I don't want to know. Just keep it on the low. God. I don't keep up with pop culture. Well, this is pop culture from 20-some years ago, probably, so... He might try to move on you here. Who got it? Oh my god, Zyra got that. So obnoxious. We're gonna have to peel, I think. Actually, I should probably just pressure this side lane. Well, everybody's dead, since I'm up here anyways. Let's push this up, bruh. I don't have any mana. Damn. Unfortunate. Shaco's coming. Get wrecked. Shaco thought he was slick. Thank God for this blue buff. Alright, I got his back. I guess. I mean, the AP champs aren't really doing a lot here. I think just more stuff to help out other people. Redemption. Redemption is a great combo with Lockets. Savvy on pop culture was Twilight, and that's still just a book. I think that's the only book series that my wife actually read all of them. What was that BDSM book series that was popular for a little while? Can't remember. I'm thinking like I should go back and read that, see what it's all about. There were like several movies about it, I think, too. It's like Dakota Fanning, I think. Was that the girl's name? Woman's name? I can't remember. That's fake, obviously. Fake news. 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, I didn't realize it was Twilight fanfic. But, like, neither one of them are vampires. I guess they just took that out. Is that the same author? Something Meyer? Dude, she's got to be fucking ballin'. I didn't realize it was the same person. That's crazy. Dakota Johnson. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Dakota something. I don't know, man. How many Dakotas are there? There's probably a lot. Damn. I had like 1 second left. I just want to deny the Shaco as many Ignite kills as I can because that's a cheese ass. Rune. Fan fiction that was based on Twilight's not the same author. Names were changed to make it its own thing. Okay. Gotcha. So it's kind of like League of Legends was to Dota. To some extent. I don't know if it ever was more popular than Twilight. Maybe it is. But it's like it's like a spin-off. I guess they're not even really the same genre. Isn't 50 like basically romance novel? Something like that. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't read hardly anything in the 21st century. Almost everything I read is like 1800s or actually that's not true. I am reading some 20th century stuff like In Search of Lost Time. I'm reading back through that and then reading some Foucault and Derrida, critical theory. I had a student reference some Foucault stuff in his paper and it wasn't even stuff that I taught in class. So it's something that he read on his own. I was like very impressed. Now I wish you didn't have 12 absences to go with that. But, or whatever, you know, the number was. But, I'm impressed. He's one of those, like, you know, wrote really awesome essays, but attendance was a little shaky, and, like, the in-class writings are a little shaky. But, He's still pretty cool. He'll do fine. I do keep that in mind. If people write like astronomically good essays, then overlook some of the other nitpicky stuff. Well, unfortunately, I gotta get out of here. Usually, I would try to play one more, but I gotta finish this final stack of papers here. But hope I should be done with these by tomorrow, and then I can try to get on a little bit earlier and maybe go crazy and we can play 3 games or something. Go nuts.
Oh yeah.
But all right, man. GG's balling out tonight.
I know. I'll catch you.
Yeah, I'll see you. There we go. Discord. Yeah, I think Jason and I both had good games. I mean, honestly, we just had good teams too. Like, I think we individually played pretty well, but I think every person on both of our teams outplayed every person on the enemy team. I think it was literally 5 for 5 both games. Let's see. This game, yes. And then... See, that was 42 minutes ago. And I think the current one was also the case. Like, we didn't even have to carry anybody. Oh, because I hadn't exited the lobby yet. Is that what it is? Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, every single person outplayed every single person on the enemy team. I think Wukong and Poppy went about even in lane, but... That was just some really lucky games. To some extent, I mean, like I said, I think we played pretty well. I tripled the control wards. Quadrupled the wards killed. God, that's sad. The Leona had a 16 KDA and lost 0%. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll probably grade papers, watch MSI, or just put on some jazz or something. But anyways, okay, well, thank y'all very much. Once I finish these last stack of papers, like I said, I might be able to start getting on a little bit earlier, staying a bit later. We'll see. I was talking to Sammy, 2400 earlier today. Used to call him Young Sammy, because he was in high school when we met. But yeah, he messaged me, and he was wanting to play some, and I couldn't get any games in with him tonight, but maybe if he's on earlier, I could get on a little bit earlier and play 1 or 2 with him. And then when Jason gets off work, switch over to Jason. We'll see. It's like, let me copy your homework, but don't make it obvious. Oh, yeah, with the 50 Shades thing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of stuff is derivative of other stuff. I think it's okay to be inspired. You just need to be able to add something fresh to the conversation. That's what I always tell my students, is it's like, I encourage them to read Wikipedia. I was like, read Wikipedia. Build up your vocabulary, then go on Amazon, search with those vocabulary words to try to find interesting books about your topic. I mean, that's what, like, research papers are. You're reading other people's stuff, you're deriving information from it, you're using it in your essay, but you're also adding something fresh. So, I don't think most people mind something that's somewhat derivative of other things, as long as it's being fresh. Because again, almost everything is derivative of something, right? Something that's completely, like, unprecedented. There's nothing at all like it. It'd be so hard to find that. But it would be hard to even understand what you're watching or reading, because we all kind of have this sort of dictionary in our mind, not only of words, but of, like, situations and... this entire construct of reality and society and all this stuff. And, most things have to at least be somewhat in that ballpark for us to think of them as, like, to even understand what they are, but also to, like, appreciate it. So, you can do stuff that's innovative, but usually it's because it's, flirting with expectations to some extent, right? It's like, okay, we know this is what you think is going to happen here. We know this is how this usually goes down, but here's, something fresh. Added sex without consent to Twilight. Is that in there? I would figure it'd be canceled if it was, like, rape culture. Okay, well, I don't know. It's one of those, like, I mean, it is shades of gray, I guess, where it's like, stop, but like, don't, not really, but like, really, but not really. Yeah, it's one of those things that was pre 2014 and Me Too. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there are people. That's a thing. You know, it is a kink, I believe. I don't know like a vocabulary for it, but there is something about the dominance and resistance, type of stuff that's like some people's thing. But it's hard to know exactly what unless if the books literally go into her mind. Okay, the movies made it more consensual. Okay, well, I'm just not familiar with the books then. I'm not sure. The entire premise is grooming and essay. I don't know what essay is. That's true. I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. I'm out of my element. I don't even, like I said, I don't read a lot of romance genre type of stuff, if that's what that even is. So maybe not the best place to foray into modern literature. I don't even, you probably wouldn't call it literature. I'm kind of snobby when I think of literature. I'm thinking, I guess I don't have a super clear definition of it. I don't know if there ever is, but it's like something of high aesthetic value. But part of that is just sort of elitist. A lot of it is just stuff that's like canonical or that people just say is a great book. But there is a difference. It's just, I don't know. I'd have to sit there and think about it a lot. But like, there is a difference in reading something like probably 50 Shades of Grey and War and Peace, by Tolstoy, which I still haven't read. I've started it. I got like maybe 30 pages in, but I just haven't done it. I still have to read a lot of these books. I have read a decent chunk of them, but there's still a lot of them that I have not read. I was just collecting them around 2008-ish. I would just go to there's a used bookstore near here, and I would just go there and just buy 1 or 2 books a week, just thinking I was going to read them at some point, but also just to kind of collect them. And they used to be pretty cheap. It was like $4 or something for a paperback, like good piece of literature back in 2008, 2009. I went in there recently and it's like, a lot of them were like 10 or $12. I'm like, the fuck? Like, this is a used book of a person that died 150 years ago. It's off copyright. I can just go read it online for free. And y'all are trying to charge me like $10? Come on. It's not even hardback. It's hardback, it'd be way more. But there is something fun about just visually seeing it though too, and physically holding a book, getting off the electronic devices. I don't know anything scientific about it, but it is just kind of fun. It feels like like an interesting novelty when you're reading something that's not on a screen. But reading Twilight will cause you pain. It's so badly written. I've heard that. That's what my wife was just like, man, this is so terrible. Like, this is so horribly written, but I gotta keep reading it. She's just like turning the pages. But anyways, okay, I gotta get out of here. It's always fun talking with you guys. Great to see you. I'll try to be back tomorrow around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I gotta crank up the jazz and get some paper grading going. Make sure I get these done tonight, because students are writing their evals. They have to be done tomorrow by midnight. And like half of them haven't done it yet, and I know they're probably waiting on these grades, which makes sense. I told them I would probably wait too, so I really need to have these done in the morning so that they have all afternoon, and possibly evening to consider it, and then probably 1 or 2 people will do it. But I need to get these off my books either way. Just get them back to them. They could. I don't know. I don't get like a formal review. They don't do that anymore for part-timers because I can't get promoted. But in theory, it could. If there's if you're consistently like below other people, then it could. Now, it can also, if I was going to try to pick up some classes somewhere else, that could be a factor as well. So like, yeah, it does. Not like literally if I get 2 bad evals, I get fired, but if there's a trend, it's not good. So typically I have stronger than, like, I have above average evals in the department. pretty significantly above average. But there's, you know, often there's one or two people that are kind of haters, but I think quite a few people enjoy the class. But, you know, if you have like 90 students, you can't please everybody. But yeah, I didn't really say this in the video, but here in not this fall, but next fall in a year, and I'll probably make a video about this at some point. In a year, they're actually sort of changing some departmental policies, and pretty much they are downgrading all of the part-timer lectures only 2 classes per semester. So that's going to cut my money in half, which is already not a lot of money. But they had been giving us 4 since COVID, and I thought that was just like a new policy that they were just going for, and I was just, you know, praising my university. I'm like, oh man, they let us have 4 classes and all this stuff, but you know, they said they got to scale it back to 2 because anyone that's teaching more than 2 is considered more than part-time. And if you're considered more than part-time, you have to have a terminal degree, or basically it hurts the rankings of the college. If they have beyond a certain percentage of people without a terminal degree teaching at a university, then it makes the university look bad. It's like, you don't need a PhD to teach 100 level English classes. Like, you don't. I mean, you're probably, like, PhD people are probably, you know, on average going to be better at critical thinking than someone that doesn't have a PhD. But you're never going to talk about the actual knowledge that you did during your PhD work in a freshman class, because it's just inappropriate. Like, they're just not going to know enough. But it's all just rating stuff. So I've got some choices. I mean, my wife makes pretty good money. We could just eat the cost, and I could just do more around the house. I've been doing more lately anyway, so like cleaning, yard work, cooking, you know, stuff like that. Just so it basically, like, we're making less money, but that I'm using that time in such a way that it, you know, helps us out, and then she doesn't have to do as much. So we'll have to see if that's, you know, worth it. Or I could pick up classes at another nearby university, which I've done before. Kind of a house husband, yeah. Could pick up classes at another university. Or another option, and I would still have to explore and see this, is I could try to apply to get into my current university for an MFA. So for a Master's of Fine Arts in Fiction Writing. So I initially did fiction writing undergrad. I won an undergrad award for it. Now, that's probably not like super competitive, but I was decent at it for an undergrad. I just wasn't good enough to get into grad school for it. I actually tried to get into grad school twice for fiction writing, but I just didn't have enough life experience. I was only like 24. I just wasn't as great of a writer in general. I just had not done a lot of high-level academic writing. I have, you know, just didn't have the discipline. There's just a lot of problems. Like, I had interesting ideas, but I just wasn't good enough to make it. But, you know, I've got another 15 plus years of, you know, academic writing, teaching writing. I think I'm a much better writer, organizer, more disciplined, and I've got more life experiences. So I could try to do that. That's a 2-year degree. And if I get that, that counts as terminal, which is crazy. Because if you try to get in literature, you basically have to have 9 years. You have to have a 2-year master and usually a 7-year PhD. The PhD can technically be done in like 5, but most people it's at least 7. So, you know, I never finished my PhD. I did everything except for the dissertation. And one of the main reasons I didn't finish the dissertation is because they were giving me 4 classes anyways at UT, and I thought that was going to be a permanent thing. So I was annoyed by that. But I could go back and try to get an MFA, or I could try to do a PhD in either creative writing or rhetoric. Now, that would be another 5 years. But honestly, grad students make just as much as I do. They might even make more after these changes. So I wouldn't even be losing money. I'd basically be getting the same amount of money, and I'd be getting to like take classes for free effectively. And some people don't like taking classes. They're like, oh, that's extra work. But I enjoy it. I like the field. I would learn a lot. I like the camaraderie, meeting people, talking with professors, stretching my thinking, writing stuff. So I like grad school. Grad school's fun. So it's like, yeah, I would have to take classes again. My master's is still good, but my PhD work wouldn't be good after this long. So I'd have to retake the classes, retake the exams, but that's only 2 or 3 years. And then I'd have to actually write the dissertation. But if I have a good committee, then I think I could do it. I just, my previous university was okay where I was working on my PhD. Most of the professors were cool, but just the direction I was going to have to take my research in and just some of the interactions that I had, I was just kind of burned out. And I just feel, I just fit in a lot better at this university. Even though they're kind of screwing me over with this part-time lecture thing, it's really not their call, my department, it's the university. And I get what they're saying, it does look better. They are in competition with other universities. They want terminal people. So, it sucks for me, but I understand institutionally why they do that. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I get it. Not every place you fit in is where you belong. That's true. That's a true statement. Or is it? But anyways, okay, I gotta get out of here. I'll do a whole video about that at some point, but kind of TBD. I think I'm going to try my hand at some creative writing, maybe this summer. I thought about maybe I could share some of it on the channel and get some feedback from you guys. Anyone that cares. I know there wouldn't be that many people that probably read it, but even just, seeing how you guys, what you think about it, could be useful. And I'm going to try to get in a conversation with, some of the professors too and get some of their feedback and just see, is this realistic? Can I get this done? Is this interesting? Am I disciplined enough to even do it with everything else going on? It would be nice. I have been brainstorming ideas for it, and it is kind of fun getting back in the zone because I haven't really been in the creative writing zone for 15 years. That would be fun. Yeah, I was thinking I could make a video and it wouldn't be that long. The entry that I have to submit is 25 pages. Have to do the characters' voices. I don't know about that. We'll see. Now, I could try writing more stuff too, but I'm not going to be able to do a short story a week probably. It'd be interesting. I guess it depends on how long it is. I don't know. We'll start off small, but my what I have to do to apply is 25 pages of creative writing, 25 pages of critical writing. I might have to take the GRE again. I haven't taken that in, I guess, did I take it for PhD? I don't think I did. I think I only took it for master's. So I haven't taken that in 15 years. I could try poetry. That's my weaker suit. But to be honest, I haven't tried a lot of it. I do like fiction. But I don't know. So there's a lot of stuff to get into the creative writing program there. That's 50 pages of writing. I think I had to submit 15 for my literary masters. So, and I'm just thinking, I'm man, I can smoke these kids. I feel a lot of them 22 right out of undergrad. I don't know. Maybe I'm too overconfident, but I'm I can definitely kill them on the critical writing. I've written so many more essays. I feel a lot of them. So I feel with the critical part, that'd be good. As far as the creative writing though, man, I don't know. I've got another 15 plus years on them of at least life experiences. So I think I could maybe be a potential good candidate. It's obviously kind of a question mark that I didn't finish my PhD program, but I already do have a master's, so that's more than they're gonna have. So I've shown I can complete a master's, and I did most of the PhD. I just didn't do the dissertation, so I can pass coursework. I can pass exams. I mean, we had other stuff going on. I can use that. I mean, really, it's just kind of an excuse. Like, you know, my wife had a brain tumor at the time, in like 2017 and stuff like that. But I mean, that didn't explain why I didn't do anything for 6 years or whatever on it, or 5 years or however long it was. But I don't know. So me not finishing it definitely is not the best look. But I think I've got enough stuff that's pretty good. And if I can just write like a good piece of writing, that's obviously the most important thing. I think everything else is kind of secondary if you're going for MFA. If I want to do PhD, you know, I could think about that too. Hell, maybe I just apply for both of them, see if I get into either one. I've got a really good connection with at least one professor there. Those on my master's committee. That's like super nice. I'm on great terms with her. And if I did rhetoric, I'm on pretty good terms with the rhetoric people. But that's a much, much smaller department where I'm from. Or with what I'm doing. So I guess I could do literature again too, but I think it's a better story if I say that I'm doing something different than what I initially tried to do my PhD in. Because then it's like, well, it's going to be different this time, so I'm doing something different. But anyways, okay. I've already rattled on long enough. I could have just played another game. When I start talking about this stuff, I'm just like thinking and just keep talking. But anyways, I got a grade, so thank y'all very much. As always, I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow around 11:30, and I'll see you then. Have a good one.